Hello everybody. So I'm just doing a little bit of jelly printing today, and so I thought I would turn on the camera and do a little craft and chat. Craft and chat? Craft with me? I don't know. Whatever they call it. Whatever the cool kids are calling it these days. Yeah. So it's definitely, this is not a tutorial, FYI. It's just me and a jelly plate hanging out and talking about the things. I don't think I gel plate like other people gel plate, because my goal is not to get fancy designs. My goal is to build up layers and make it look like, you know when you find like an old piece of wood, like maybe a shutter or something that has layers and layers of peely paint on it, and you just get that perfect, cool looking build up. I don't even know what to call it, but that's my goal when I make jelly prints. So I go through and do a base layer, and then I'll go back through and do another layer. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, is just putting on some paint, playing around. I need a scissor to get this plastic off of this one, or X-Acto knife, that'll work. I don't know why this one isn't open yet. I should just open all my paints immediately when they come in the door, because I'm not one of those people that has a lot of paint. I don't store a lot of paint, so if I own it, it probably means I'm using it. I should do that. So I know it's been a while since I made a video. I just been doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff that wasn't really video friendly. Like I had to do a lot of, walking around and couldn't just sit and chat. So yeah, but here I am. Trying to get ready to do more journals. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw my last flip through of the one I just finished, but I've run out of some things like this, for instance, the painty pages. I use those quite a bit in my journals, and I like to have a whole stack of them. And I don't have a whole stack right now, so that's what needs to happen. And there were some other things that I was out of that needed to be done, so I have been busy, just not on camera. So I hope you guys are doing well. Allergies here have been crazy. I know, I think I bring it up every time. I don't know what I'm allergic to here, but my whole family is affected by it. And even my 8-year-old granddaughter, who lives like 20 miles away, she's got the same symptoms going on. So, don't know. But if I sound stuffy, that's why. I'm not sick, I just have allergies going on. That's fun. That's cute. All right, let's get some more colors in here. Let's do some pink. This one's almost empty. You guys, I swear, one of my favorite things in the whole wide world is to use up a bottle of paint. I don't know why. but it just really floats my boat. Love it. I don't know if other people put their paint directly on the gel plate. I mean, sometimes I make myself sorry when I do it because I squirt too much on there or something, but because I'm not attached to the results, it's usually not a big deal. That's kind of fun. Let's pull that on this one. And I will do both sides of the paper because I use them as journal pages, so funky. I like it. It's getting there. All right. So yeah, it ends up taking a long time to make these pages because you do so many layers and then you got to do the other side, but it's worth it. I think they're a nice addition to journals and other stuff. And I don't have a method to my madness. I just squeeze and roll, hope for the best. Sometimes I go, oh, that turned out so good. I wonder how I did that. Because I can't remember. Let's try this. I was watching someone the other day. Who was it? Might have been Robin McClendon. Talking about how you have to do so many pulls before your gel plate is like rehydrated and pulling nicely. And I never really thought about that before, but I guess it's true. Makes sense. Especially here in Arizona where it's dry. Let's see. More color. Got some red in here. Let's try that. Let's just do something different. Let's do some red, yellow, and whatever this is. These colors do not go together, but that's okay. I'm not usually a big fan of red and yellow together because it looks like ketchup to me. Ketchup and mustard. This red is kind of, oh, we're not even wanting to roll. What in the heck? There we go. Oh, I'm just wiping that right off. Good job, Ricky. Anyway. I have a pile of paper here. I just set stuff aside that like I don't necessarily want to use for journal pages. For instance, this paper is about tree diseases and cattle diseases. Wow, look at that. I do like how that color came out. So, you know, I don't necessarily think that makes great subject matter for a journal page. So then I use them for gel prints so that stuff doesn't go to waste. By the time I'm done, you won't see a lot of the writing on there, so it won't matter. Yeah. This next page over here that you can't see is diseases of swine. I actually really loved the book that these came out of. It was a farm like a record keeping book. It was from like the 1950s, I think. But then there were these pages in the front or the back that were about diseases and how to treat them and that, which obviously is good information to have if you're a farmer, but like I said, not great for journal pages. That's fun. All right, let's see. You're getting so low. Bright pink. Wonder if I have another one. Oh yeah, I do. Yep, not even opened yet. Great. Let's do some more yellow. And whatever this is. What is it? Patina. Patina. All right. So, I should have tried to think of some topics to chat about. I came a little unprepared. I'm out of practice now. I do need to do a video. I got 2 Happy Meals in the last week or so that I'm very excited to show you. And I need to sit down and film that. But that was fun to get Happy Meal. I wasn't expecting either one of them. That's very bright. I seem to have 2 different styles, very bright and vintage, and I'm trying to work on combining them. Some people seem to make it look just effortless, and I really admire that. So yeah, all of these will get toned down to some degree because, you know, my journals are old books. They're vintage books, and the papers I use are vintage. So, you know, I like a little contrast, but I also want them to not just be completely 100% different. So I will keep working on that. So yeah, Happy Meal filming coming soon. This was a piece of cardstock that I wrote our rules for our Christmas exchange on. Our family, this was the second year we did the adults did a white elephant exchange. So the gift could be anything $25 and under. And then we rolled dice to see who gets what gift. And this was the instructions, what to do with each roll. It was so much fun. We're definitely thinking next year that's what we'll do again. So, although next year I don't know where we'll be, I'm still hoping to move. I don't know when. Kind of waiting to see what the housing market wants to do and waiting for the perfect place to become available. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just something that's a good fit for us. Something that has enough space for everybody in our family to do our different things. I obviously need art space. My husband needs workshop space. Our daughter needs good Wi-Fi. Would be big bonus points if it was a place where I could have chickens. That would make me super happy. So, you know, a couple acres would be super cool, but I don't know if that's in the cards. We'll see. We're just kind of in the waiting game right now, but we do know that eventually we want to not be in Arizona, which will be hard because my oldest daughter and her family live here, so we moved here to be closer to them, but we are suffering greatly with our allergies, and we really miss the forests and the rivers and lakes and, you know, all those good things that the Midwest has, and the 4 seasons. Oddly enough, I know people come here to retire, but yeah, we miss the seasons. Those colors don't go together at all. Oh well. It's just layers. I'm running out of space to put the ones that need to dry. Oh, here's this is from my project I did for my mom for Christmas. The tags with her family pictures on them. But I had pages that were like test pages, so I just put them in my pile of paper to jelly print. Some people have a recycle pile. I have a pile of stuff to jelly print. That's me. That's me when I was little, and that's my mom and me. Yeah, that's my mom when she was a teenager, and that's my great grandma. Kind of fun. It was the first time I had done a project using our actual family photos, and it was so different because if you guys know, I have literally thousands of vintage photos, and I use them all the time, but using photos of strangers and then using photos of your own family are 2 totally different feelings, and I did not actually anticipate that. Okay, let me start on the other side of these since I'm kind of running out of space there. Let's see, I'm thinking. I think I'm just going to keep going with what I got here. Well, there's an antique white. That might be nice to add into somewhere. Keep working on this pink that needs to be finished. And let's go with this one. Is this the same patina? Yeah. Interesting, says the lady who said she didn't have a lot of paint sitting around. I just know, like, sometimes I see other artists' studios, and I'm just in awe of the amount of paint that they have. Like, wow, that is a lot of paint. But I don't use paint as frequently. I would like to use it more. Definitely have some projects in mind that I'd like to start. That, using more paint. The list of projects is long. The time and energy is definitely the resource we need to work on. Oh, that's kind of yummy. I like that. That is yummy. I love how it picked up the green from the previous pull. Nice. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yep. Maybe my plate is getting hydrated, and that's why I'm happier with my pulls now. I'm going to try that again just because that was so yummy. Let's see. I suppose I don't have the green down anymore now, though, so it'll be different. But isn't that funny? It's the thing with gel printing. It's always different and always unpredictable, so you just never know. Of this one. Yep, I like that too. Not quite as scrumptious as the other one, but it's pretty good. It's pretty delightful. All right, let's do this one. What else should we chat about? I feel like I need to tell a story, but trying to think of anything interesting that's happened in the last few days. Honestly, it's just been kind of blasé around here. I mean, just keeping my head down and working extra hard. I got my sale coming up February 3rd, and I'm feeling very unprepared. Like, I just don't feel like I have enough stuff ready, which is fine. I've still got a little bit of time, but it's ticking away, so. Needs to keep working. I had to set up a little stand over there for my tripod because I knew if I put my tripod on the table, the jelly printing would shake it all over the place. But I engineered a little stand, so we're good to go. Ugh, that spot keeps, right here, this spot keeps ripping my paper, so you can see there. That's a little bit annoying. I'm gonna just put some paint on that. Cover it up. That's good. It reminds me of like a Lisa Frank thing. Do you guys remember Lisa Frank? I guess her whatever headquarters, whatever you call it, was actually here in Tucson, but it's like vacant now, which is a bummer. I don't know, there was some controversy around it, I guess. I watched a YouTube video about it. I think most of the Lisa Frank stuff was a little after my time, but both of my daughters liked Lisa Frank stuff at one point or another. a little heftier paper, so hopefully it won't peel off. Well, the spot's still there, but that turned out pretty good. All right, I don't know what's going on right there. What I need to do to get that off. Try that. See what happens. Okay, where are we at? Do we have anything? That one still needs backing. So let's do this. And then I'm probably going to shut the camera off after this because I feel boring, y'all. But I really did want to put something up here, just to let you know I hadn't forgotten about you. I'm going to show you something real quick after I do this one with this paint. And then I'll go. Promises, promises. Let me get my roller. There we go. Okay. Go. Oh, that's kind of nice. I kind of like it. Okay, this is empty, right? So I will take my X-Acto knife. Get my water glass here. And I will get in there. Be careful when you do this, if you do this. And cut this top off. Look at how much paint is in there. Is that crazy? So I'll take and make sure that the bottom part is clean. That actually was pretty clean, which is amazing. But then I'll just dig it out with my paintbrush. Good stuff. All that would go to waste if I didn't open it, so. Getting the most for our money. And I'm pretty sure these paints cost about $1.69 or something. But whatever, it all adds up. So. We got a base layer. I'm going to do another one because there's still plenty left here. I think we got enough for one more after this. Oops, wrong way. I know there's a lot of really cool things you can do with jelly plates, and I have done some, and I have attempted to do some miserably. I have attempted, but this is just what I keep coming back to for myself. It makes me happy. And I'm so glad that we're all different. So that is what makes the world go round. Okay, one more out of this bottle. So yeah, we got 3 healthy prints out of that, just what was left in the bottle. So that was kind of cool. It's all empty now. So that's fun. I have some acrylic, no, India ink. I was gonna try putting some of that on my gel plate and seeing what happens, but I've got this like some mixed with water and spray bottles. I was thinking I should try that, see what happens. Why not? Ew. That's kind of wild. I don't know that we'll be doing a lot of that, but it's funky. Give it that. This was a tester page of a free printable that I offered to my email list people. I was testing it out. Different. Fun. All right, I am gonna shut this off. I'm gonna come around my table and shut this off. I have a remote somewhere, but in true Ricky fashion, I can't find it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.